welcome back to the Roulette Grinder. This is day 4, session number 4 of the Grind to Profit Challenge. If you watched yesterday's session 3 video, it was a doozy. It took me well over 5 hours to make $17. I mean, mistakes were made. We had bad streaks. We had good streaks. It was an amazing session, but we did get there. I think today I want to concentrate on $5 increments to reach our goal. We'll play a couple different strategies and systems. Some will work, some will not. So we're going to give that a shot right now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We have reached 200,000 views on my video. That is pretty awesome. When I started this back in March, I didn't think I'd get a single view. So really cool to get 200,000 views, and I think we're over 1,400 subscribers. So really thank you guys for watching. So let's get under the table. We're trying to make $17 with a starting balance of $3.47 today. So I want to start 50-cent bets, and we're just trying to make our $5 goal to start. We're going to bet on black, and we will martingale, and if we lose, so we're going to bet on black, and we'll martingale when we lose. Betting on the colors can be tough. We only have, I mean, martingaling, doubling, a few progressions we can go. We don't want to get too far down the hole. So it'll go 50, $1, $2, $4, $8, and 16, and so on. You know, we don't want to chase that far. I wish I could bet, as I mentioned, dimes. I cannot bet dimes at the Borgata table. It's 50-cent minimums. 50-cent minimum. So we just want to try to get to 351 as our first goal, pretty much. 351 is our first goal doing this, and we're going to try it. So I think setting smaller goals would be helpful, as yesterday we chased a lot, and we did make it back. If you watched that video at all, go check it out. Link is up here in the video. Also my catalog. It was a crazy ride. Cannot be doing that. Made some really unethical bets, but that's roulette sometimes. So let's try to get some black colors to hit here to start on the outside. Hope you guys had a great weekend. So there's our first win, and now we're at 347.50 on that one. We went up $1 there, or 50 cents, excuse me. We went up 50 cents. We're going to stay right here on black for 50. Kind of a fall the winner, if you will, of colors we're playing right now. So whatever color hits, we're going to try to avoid a chop and get some streaks of these colors. Yeah, in yesterday's video, it was frustrating at times. It was good at times. That is the reality of roulette. It's not always going to be an easy session, and many times I probably should have martingaled and doubled and kept going. Again, going down that pathway to losing your bankroll, not great. And I really probably should have had a stop loss and said, hey, you know, I'm down to $300. We started with $331 yesterday. I'll come back tomorrow and try again. It's just not working. Instead of going all the way down to, you know, 200 and below, I think I was at. So I think that's what you need to do. And I really am wanting to make this profit for this challenge for you guys out there watching. That does put a lot of stress on you when you have that goal in mind to make. But it definitely can be done with smaller targets and safer unit sizes. Now, my problem is 50 cents on a $347 balance is a lot. So I'd rather be betting dimes or 20 cents, even 30 cents at the max here, because this doubling will go fast. But let's see if we can get some hits here. And we just want to get to 351 for this first part. 351 is our first target here. Hopefully the Borgata wheel will be better to us than it was at the beginning of the video yesterday. Cannot do another 5-hour plus video. All right, there's a red. Let's hope that we get a streak of red. Now we need to double up our bet to $1. So we're trying to avoid a chop. We are trying to avoid the chop here and getting some back-to-back wins of the same color. Seems like there's a lot of action on the wheel tonight, and I like it when there's a lot of people playing. I'd rather have a lot of people at the table, moving chips around, changing money. I think it just adds to the dimensions of the game. I don't like the studio tables. There's no action. It just spins, and I understand it's fast. It's good for TV. It's 20 seconds long. I get it, but I just would rather play where real people are playing real tables. So you can play whatever tables you want to play. It probably makes no difference, you guys. I just enjoy playing at these live tables, like I will say. So session number 4 here. Let's try just to get $5 to start. We're playing Follow the Winner on color right now. We'll switch to another strategy most likely after the $5 here. And look, I do think we need to set a stop loss, and I know I can grind it back. I think that we need to set that stop loss somewhere around $275 to $300. I mean, we don't want to go down where we were yesterday. And we'll just cut off the video, and we'll come back for another session. I mean, that's all we have to do. I would like at some point to get a surplus. I would like to get over our goal for the day so we have some money to play with in the bank, you know? We have some cushion. I would like that, but it's not easy to do because you can end up going back down that hole, you know, chasing that profit. So let's see if we can get a red to come in. We are betting 50-cent units. We've now lost one, won one. So let's see if we get some red to come in here. Follow the color winner. That is a 2 black. So roulette is not being kind to us again, everyone. I am playing Follow the Winner and hoping for a streak. So we need to now double up that. We'll go to black, and we'll bet $2 now. We've now doubled that dollar to 2 on the martingale. You do have to get lucky. There is a ton of luck aspect in this game. Yes, strategy and skill is part of it, and willingness to gamble, willingness to go deep and get stuff. Again, small bankroll is really tough to do. And when you're betting 50 cents to start because the bets escalate so quick. Had some good successes with my dog today. Got him a new harness and collar. Hopefully he will not break out of it this time. It's a lot tighter on the potty. So when he gets scared and jumps in the air, he won't be able to break free. And he's laying down at my feet right now, and he knows it. So he is now in doggy jail when we're outside. He will not escape anymore. So one issue hopefully taken care of if I take him out in public. For those of you who don't know, I have a crazy black lab rescue puppy. He's insane, but I love him. So there you go for that. So if we do lose this one, we'll have to go to 4, and then the bets become large, you know, when you're martingaling. I may even cut off the strategy if it just does not work, if we get this chop. It's funny, I didn't see a chop here. I saw streaks of 3, 2, 2, 2, and now we're getting the chop as I come in. You know, you just never know what the wheel's going to give you. Never know. Let me know in the comments what you think of the outside bets and Follow the Winner on colors. Would you rather just stay on one color, which is another option? Hindsight's 20/20, everyone. Hindsight's 20/20. And now it's a red. We are getting crushed with the chop. Crushing. Okay, so we now have lost $3 total doing this strategy. Eventually, you would think that we'd get a win, right? Eventually, you'd think we'd get a win. I could stay on black this time and hope the chop repeats. I think I need to stay and do what I've been doing. I'm not going to deviate. We now double to 4, and we'll already be down $7 if this loses. It's just trying to recover, you know, what we had lost here now at this point. I mean, it's just an amazing amount of bad luck, right? To see the color streaks, there's 2 and 2 and 2 and 2, and now we come in here and we get the chop, right? We just get it. I don't want to go too far down in this progression. If it's chopping, it's chopping. What can you do? So we're looking for a red here, and then we can reset our bet. This will bring us up to 348 if we can hit it. We need some luck on this channel. I mean, we got lucky yesterday quite a few times, but after having some really bad luck to start, I like some good luck to start these videos. I mean, I'm playing it as I should be playing it. I'm not doing anything wrong. It's just roulette is just nuts. Especially on this channel, everyone. Okay, someone is making a ridiculous bet on the 0-0-0 split, I think, right now. I just saw it. Not sure if you could see it in your window there. And it's another black. This chop is unreal, everyone. It is getting the chop. Probably a good time to stop playing Follow the Color, right? At this point, we're now down 7. Did not want to get down this rabbit hole this early here. My next bet would have to be $8. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if this chop is going to continue or we're going to finally get a streak, right? So I could move it over to black. Again, follow the winner color, and we can get a red. So I want to continue playing. I do. I just think we're already in a bad position, just trying to get out of the hole for this stupid system that just is killing us here. I mean, play with what the wheel's giving you, sure, but it's giving us a chop. So we can go. I think we go one more progression. We'll go one more. Almost willing to go red, but I know that if I deviate, we'll get hit with it. So we're going to stay on follow the winner for this bet. I mean, eventually we got to hit one, guys, right? Eventually, the odds are, you'd say, we should hit one of these. How many losses in a row can we get? I mean, you've seen it happen all the time. I know that. Let's try to get a black here. Let's get us going. Okay, we got a black. It is 33. It's 16. We're now up $1. Somehow we are up $1 with this craziness here. Okay. Hooray. We are now $3 away from our 351 goal. $3 away. We go back to black and hope that a streak will start here. 50 cents on black. Good to finally get that first win out of the way. I mean, finally. We're playing at the live table at Regatta Casino on the BetMGM platform. My internet is fixed. There's no more craziness, lag, or dropping from the table when I'm not betting. So it knows that we're here, and it knows that it wants to take our money, but we don't want that to happen. So we want to get to 351 to start here. That is our first target, is 351. Trying to get a streak of colors going on follow the winner. I can also stay on one color and not move, right? I could play black the entire time and just keep incrementing the bets too. All these methods, they work and they don't work. So you can pick your poison pretty much on this. 50-50 bet, right? 50-50 chance, right? It's all luck with this one. It's all luck with this one. See if we can continue and get another black here. There's another black. That is 2 wins in a row. We're up to 348.50. Up to 348.50. That is awesome. We're going to try to get one more here on black. See if we can get 4 blacks in a row. $0.50 bets, you know, we're winning that buck. We're going to get there by grinding it slow to our first target. Martingaling, man, doubling up every time is a risky proposition with a low bankroll and starting at a higher bet amount that you want to. Like I said, I'd rather have more progressions in stores. So starting with a dime or 20 gets us, you know, 12, 13 progressions, right? Starting at 50, we are limited in the amount of progressions we get. There's a 15 black. We're up to $3.49 now. We're $2 away. We're just $2 away now on this. We're going to stick with black. Maybe there's one heck of a streak coming here for black. And we are going to stay on black, everyone. We are going to stay on black. We are not going to go to red. Even if red hits, we are going to stay on black, okay? It's my decision now, and that's how we're playing it. We're going to stay on black, and we'll go up Martingale the progression that way. Let's see if we can get another win in a row. Let's see. Trying to get to 351 to start. Two black. We're now at 349.50. We do have that black streak. We got it at a good time finally. So we are now about a $1.50 away from our first goal. We're going to go one more on it. We'll stay right here on it. Hope that it continues. Let's see. We're doing the slow grind here. We're not going to get too crazy if we can help it. I watched the new Beverly Hills Cop movie, Axel F. It was not as good as the originals, obviously, but the original cast came back for it. Kevin Bacon's even in it. The music was good. The action was okay. It's typical Beverly Hills Cop movie if you've ever seen them. I do like Rosewood. That's Judge Reinhold. He's very funny. I love him as an actor. Eddie Murphy's great too, so really interesting. But I didn't like it as much as the originals as a kid, but I'm glad they brought it back to try. I think it might be done. All right, there's a black, number 15. We are now at 350. We are $1 away, $1 away here from this. We're going to stay on black for one more. I mean, we're pushing the envelope here. Maybe, just maybe, we can get one more and bring us home here. Definitely had a good streak going here. We're just a buck away from our first target here of 351. And yes, eventually we will get reds. Absolutely. It's the wheel. Let's just keep trying to get the black to come into play here. Who knows what the wheel's going to do. All right, there's the red. So we are going to stay right on the black, and we need to double up now for $1. Hope that it goes back to the black, and we don't get a streak of reds. We are looking for the chop just for this spin right now. The spins are going pretty fast because there's not a lot of action at this table. It's a Sunday night. People are done with the July 4th holiday, I think, so the action is a lot faster today than yesterday. It took forever between spins, counting chips, giving change, whatnot. It took forever for that video, and if you haven't a chance, you can go check it out. All right, another red. Do not do this to us. Do not do this to us, please. We need to repeat the bet, and we need to double up our black. Do not do a red streak now after you did a black streak. Do not do it. Come back to the blacks, please. All right, here we go. We are hoping for a black. Man, roulette is such a tough game. I mean, right back to a red streak now. I said I wasn't moving off the black, everyone. We now need to double the bet, and now we have a $4 bet here. So we have a few more progressions we can go. But again, when you're playing with 50-cent units to start, this is where it gets hairy, you know? He had a black streak, and now he might be doing a red streak. And again, I said that I was going to stay on black. I'm not going to change my position on this. It's amazing. Before I was doing follow the winner color, right? And then I said, let's avoid the chop. And then now we get streaks. Unlucky roulette at its finest once again, everyone. Unlucky roulette. Yes, play with what the wheel gives you. I understand that, everyone. Hindsight is 20/20, okay? It's a 50-50 bet. Hope you guys are having, like I said, a great weekend. Hope you had a good holiday for those who celebrated. Let me know in the comments if Mondays are tough. I am not a big fan of the Mondays, for sure. I want my weekend to continue all week, for sure. All right, there's a black. Gets us to 350.50. So 50 cents away at doing this right now. 50 cents away is what we are. We need one more hit to get to 351. Almost scared to do it, to be honest with you. I mean, it's like it's close enough, but we just need one more hit to get us over the hump here to get to 351 doing this. So one more black will do it for us here. And then we'll take a break, come back with a new strategy, and try to get to our next goal. All right, there's a 22 black. We like to see that. We've made it to our first goal, 351. I'm going to pause, take a break, and come back. We'll see you in a few. Okay, we are back. So we made our first goal of 351. Our next goal is now going to be another $5. Let's try to get to 356 with our next strategy. We started at 347 today, so in essence, $4 or so. We're taking it. So let's do some double streets, and on losses, we are going to have to triple martingale. And this will get ugly. We want to avoid the 1, 2, 3, the 34 to 36, and the 0, 0, 0. Now he has hit a 0, 0. He did hit a 35, and he has hit a 2. So he has been over there. Let's hope that he doesn't go back there and stays in the middle of the board. It is a large bet. It is 250 to start. And we're just trying to get a few wins here to get to 356. Very risky strategy, especially at this high of a bet. I'd rather be betting dimes with it. But we're playing the 5 double streets here. Do not have to triple martingale it. It will just take longer to make your money back. So, again, decisions that we've made. I know I said I was going to triple, but I can just double it on losses. So let's see if we can get middle of the board kind of stuff here today. Ooh, he's right near that 35. 23 is a win. We get 50 cents, you know, on that win each time at this level. So it is not a lot of profit. It is some. It is a grind. Because we are betting 250 and we are betting the double streets. So that's 6 times 50 is $3. That's where the 50-cent win comes in. So I think the key to this is get a few wins and get out. We do not have to play this the entire time. Let's see if we get a couple wins with it. Let's see if we can get a couple wins to it. So you are covering a big portion of the wheel, a lot of numbers, but easily can get you. Easily can get you. Number 4, that is a win, and I think that was very close to bouncing into 35 again, I think I saw. So that brings us to 352. We're $4 away. Can we get another win in a row here? I'd almost like to jump up our bet. Again, every time I do it, we get bit in the butt, right? We get destroyed. That's what happens to us here. Try to make a little more profit here. It is a grind, for sure. If we bet $1 on each, right, that would get us to our target a little quicker, but a loss would really hurt, right? Obviously. So we'd lose, you know, that $5, and we'd have to either martingale or triple martingale to make back what we lost here. So it does, the recovery takes a longer period if you're not willing to triple martingale. Boy, he is so close to that 35 again. So we did get the win here. We're up to 352.50. He's been so close to that 35. He's, I feel like, destined to hit it soon here. Very scary. But we did get 3 wins in a row. So we made $1.50 doing this. And again, I think getting a couple wins in a row is the key in getting out. Maybe we can get 4 in a row here. Maybe we can. We'll see. He has been so close to that 35. It's insanely close. Hot numbers are 15-2, 23-5, and 9. So I like everything there but the number 2. I like everything there but the number 2. Can we get 4 in a row? 4 double street wins in a row. Something between the 4 and the 33 would be ideal. And then at that triple martingale level, we have to win a few times to get it back. That is a scary proposition. And there's the double zero. The dreaded double zero came in. That's what happens with the strategy right here. That's what happens. So, tough one. We're now down a buck doing the strat. We're down a buck. We will have to triple martingale to get back. And that is a large bet. That is a large bet. So we have to double and add one. That is our triple. So now it's a 750 bet. And we'll need to win a couple to get back here to where we were. Let's see if this guy can stay away from those zeros, please. Stay away from the goalposts. The 1, 2, 3, and the 34 to 36, please. And if the strat's not working, it's not working. I mean, just, what can you do? Well, that was an interesting spin. What is our man doing here? Wait, please allow some time to check the video records. Does this spin count or not? Because they're checking the video records, so maybe this does count. I call foul. $21 is okay. We'll take it. We're not getting credit for it. We got to win, everyone. That is a number 21 right there. Are they saying it's not a good spin because of the mess up before? I think they need to check the video records of him bobbling the ball in the wheel. The ball spun less than 3 times. The spin is not considered valid. So he did respin it, though. That's the thing. Our man did respin. It definitely went around 3 times. This one should be counted. So a misspin, but then he took the ball and he spun it again, and it definitely spun more than 3 times, and we would absolutely get the win here. So while we wait and check on that, everyone, oh, there it is. They credited the win. Excellent. So we're back to 351.50. We're going to repeat the bet one more time and hopefully get a win here, and we'll go back to base unit. I think I'm happy with just 2 triple martingale wins with this. I don't know. Are you guys a fan of the double streets? Are you guys? I feel like I never get, you know, good stuff on it. So 21 back-to-back, that is a win. We're up to 353. Remember, we just want to get to 356 here. I want to get to 356. So back to base bet here. Guys, after the spin, I do need to take a break. I have to take care of something, but I will be back. So just as a note, I'm going to take a break after this spin. And I know what'll happen is that I go away, and there's going to be a run of, like, second 12s, and we probably would have got out of here. I could have stayed at that same $1.50 level, and that would have been it, right? We stayed at that level. Probably could have got out of here. But I think I want to conserve, because who knows what this wheel's going to do with this guy. So we're looking for something between the 4 and the 33. $19 is a hit. So now we're up to $353.50. We are $2.50 away from our goal. So I do need to take a step back and pause here. All right, and we're back, and I see that we did miss a 2. That would have been a loss, and then 8 would have been a win. So I see that we definitely had a loss and a win here. Trying to get to 356 is our next goal here. 32, that would have been a hit. I mean, pressing our luck for sure with these double streets, I know. I'm not a huge fan of them. I've seen people do very well with them. NY Average OG was playing the hot numbers of the double streets, so he would look on the wheel and see that the 15 was hot, so he played the 15 double street, the 2 double street, so he'd be here, the 23 double street, that 5 double street's already within the 2, and the 9 double street, which is here. The funny thing is, though, I only have 5 hot numbers on this wheel, just 5. Where he plays, he can see 10 hot numbers, so I'd have to do it manually and don't have the time to do it. In fact, in the last 50 rounds, we can see that that double 0 is hot. That's not good news. Number 2, 23, 15, and 5. So some of those hot numbers are pretty scary. But again, roulette, we know, has no memory, no bearing, so say what you will here. Say what you will. We are in session number 4 of the Profit Grind Challenge, and it's definitely been a profit grind for sure. Let's get an inside second 12 number. Stay away from those goalposts. Stay away from the bad stuff. We want good vibes. 28 is a win. We'll take that $3 win up to $3.54. We're $2 chuck away. $2 chuck away from hitting our target, our second target here. Come on, let's keep it in the middle of the board. Let's keep it in the middle. We are getting close now. And the reason my unit size is small, and it should be smaller to be honest with you with this, is because we do not have a lot of money in that bankroll. 4 will take. That is a win. We're up to $354.50. We are $1.50 away from that target. We've had several wins here on these double streets, pushing the boundaries for sure to see all these wins on these double streets here, because you are betting $2.50 a shot, and you do win 50 cents every time there's a win at this level. So you win 3, you're winning 50. Could absolutely increase the bet, but again, you know, on a loss, if we have to triple martingale, we could get sunk very quickly with this strategy. We are on a tightrope here. Let's keep it within the 4 to the 33. Keep it going there. Let's get that second 12 right in the middle. 13's okay, right next to that 1 and 36. That is scary. It's right in between. We are just $1 away now. $1 away from our next target goal, which is $3.56, everyone. I'm not going to play the double streets, I think, anymore. I think I'm done with those. I think it's run its course for us. And it might well hit time and time again. I think I want to change up right now and do something else. So we started with 347. We're trying to get to 365, so 10 more dollars to go. So we can do 2 more $5 increments on strategies. I think that's the way to play it. Very interesting strat that I had submitted to AOB, which was add a street, add a corner bet combination from Professional Roulette Strategies, Kentucky White. AOB played it, and it did pretty poorly because the numbers were not favorable. So he changed it. He modified it and made it called the spread eagle system. And what that is you're betting on 20 numbers to start. So you're betting on the 10, 16, 19, and 25 streets. And you're also betting on 4 corners. So I think we'll give it a shot here. And we're going to go up a unit on losses, on full losses. The 4th loss, we will add another street and corner, is how he played it. You're looking for the jackpots, basically be in the center of this wheel. You'll see what I mean in a second. So he's done rather well with it. It doesn't mean that it'll do well this time around for us, but I think it could be a viable strategy. Again, I wish I could play dimes with it. I wish I could play dimes because these bets will get high for sure. There's a 29. So basically what he has been doing is betting the 10 street, the 16 street, the 19 street, the 25 street. He bets that 7 to 8 corner right here. He bets the 14, 15 corner. He bets the 20, 21 corner. And he bets the 25, 26 corner over here. So it makes kind of like what he thinks is an eagle, if you will. You're hoping for the jackpots right here. When you get a street and a corner to intersect, that is a good jackpot. Now, it's still a win here on the 8. It's a partial. It's not as good as our street bet. Like 12 would be a little more because that's the 11 to 1 bet. So we're looking for the jackpots right in the center where those streets and those corners intersect. And we will increase a unit each time we lose. And on the 4th, we are going to add another street and corner. It's called the spread eagle. Let's try to get to 360 is where we're trying to get. Ha! It's the 0. So a horrible start to the spread eagle. We repeat the bet. We need to go up 1 unit. And, you know, for our bankroll, yes, these bets are going to get high, especially betting 50 cents a shot. So that was 1 loss here. We'll track it. 1 loss. I'd be inclined maybe even on 3 losses, 3 full losses, to go ahead and add a street and a corner. I think that's the way to do it. I think he was doing 4. So we're looking for partials. We're looking for jackpots here. On the spread eagle, trying to get to 360 is where we want to get. That is a full loss. That is our 2nd full loss on this spread eagle strategy. Okay. We need to go up another unit now. No strategy is foolproof. Excuse me 1 second. I gotta let the dog in. Be right back. Come on, silly. Hey, come on. Titan was outside. Sorry about that. So we're looking for a partial at the least here, or a jackpot. That was our 2nd loss already at it. We started this charade, if you will, with a lot more money in the bankroll. You are betting 20 numbers. It is a 20-number coverage system, progressive, so we're just getting some really crappy numbers to start. Need some of those jackpot numbers to come on in, and partials at the least here. Wow, it skipped right over that 11, everyone, and went to the 32. We're getting destroyed on this. That's 3 losses now. Repeat the bet one more time. We need to go up. And we have killed all that work that we put into this. We had gotten up to about $355. We've now lost 40 with the spread eagle. Yeah, not good. Not good. So, again, on 4 losses, he was going and adding another street and corner. So we'll just continue with that, all right? That's what we're going to do. And we're going to have to get some jackpots and grind this back with this strategy. You know, it did work on his channel many times. He's done it a few times I've seen, and it's worked for him. We're just getting rotten luck, honestly. It's all it is. It's just this luck here. Again, maybe it wasn't the best call on my part to try this. But who knows what's going to win and what's not, right? I could have played something else and it couldn't gotten killed. So we'll try to grind it back again here. We're going to continue doing this here. So we have some jackpots we need to hit for sure. These streets would be nice too. $17. That is a jackpot. That is a $42 win. That gets us to $357. So that's what we wanted to see there. We're now $3 away from our target. $3 away. We can now go back to the base bet here on this crazy strategy. 10, 16, 19, 25. And you can move these streets wherever you want to put them, as long as the corners, they don't intersect. So we're on the 7-8. We're on the 14-15 again. We're on the 20-21 again. And we are on the 25-26. So, I mean, possibly pushing my luck with... Oh, that's not right, everyone. Hold on one second. That is not right. 10-16, 19-25. We want to be over here on the... Not the 25-26. I believe this is the way it is played. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. But it does look like a little bit of an eagle, if you will. So let's see if we can get at least a partial here win, or another jackpot, and get us to that 360 level. Trying to avoid, basically, our large goalposts, 1 to 6 and 31 to 36, and some numbers in between here that are not good, that we don't have the streets on. Spread eagle strategy. That jackpot was nice. It definitely was needed and helped us. $10 is a jackpot. That is a $10.50 win. Gets us to $363.50. All right, that means that we are only $1.50 away from our $365 goal here for session 4. So we just need another $1.50. We could try one more round of the spread eagle, and hope we don't go down a rabbit hole. We could try something else just for the $1.50. So there's a lot of options here. We just need a $1.50 on this. So we'll go one more spread eagle. Haha, try here. Maybe we can get just a partial win here. So we're trying to get to 365. We're just a $1.50 away from that for session number 4. Let me know in the comments what you think, guys, of the increments of $5 at a time here, pretty much, to get to our goal that we want. All right, there's a loss, right? There is a loss. We need to go up another unit now. So we're hoping that this comes back. We're hoping that these streets do hit and we can get on out of here. We need to stay away from the 1 to 6 and the 31 to 36 on the eagle. The spread eagle. I love the name. So yeah, all on black used my strategy that I submitted, and he wasn't a huge fan of it, as it really lost because the numbers were pretty horrible he was getting. So he decided just to start with it at a 20-number system and add after those losses. So that's one loss there. You're really hoping to get those jackpot numbers. If you don't get those jackpot numbers, it's okay to get those partials, but you got to keep getting those partials. $13 is a loss again. Here we go again. Why is it always so difficult for us? We get so close to that target, and we get knocked down every time. We can never just get over the hump just one time. So out of all the numbers and streets, it was right in the middle of everything we needed here, right? We've hit the 22. We've hit the 13. So now we have a $12 bet. We do need a jackpot or partial here to get going. We're trying to get back to 365. That is our goal here. But now we are entering the danger zone once again. Just at least give us our streets. That would be fine. Give us our streets at the least. That would be fine with me. We were $1.50 away from 365, and I decided to play it again. Push my luck, maybe. Everyone, push my luck. Okay, so that was a partial win there. That is the 12. That is one of our streets. Gets us back to $357.50. It's an $18 win. I am perfectly fine resetting, I think, and going back to base. I mean, I could stay here in a $12 bet. Don't have to. Could do something totally different here. But I think we should stick with it and maybe just go back to our base level here on the partial. And I'd have to really go back and watch and see what all on black does. And I missed one of the corners. I couldn't get in on time. There was a quick spin because I was talking. So we missed this corner here. We missed it. Trying to get to 365 with this strategy. Spread eagle. $31 is a loss. Let me know what you guys think of this strat. I mean, you are covering 20, but still even, it's a risky proposition for sure. We just need to go up another unit on it. We need to get the middle of the board. So let's see if we can get lucky and get another jackpot or keep getting those streets to hit. Trying to get back to 365 now. Maybe if we can get back to even the 360 level, we stop playing the spread eagle and go on to something else, another strategy. This is risky. I mean, you are covering 20, but I still find the numbers are not going our way. Like, to get a 22 and a 13, the streets that we don't have right there, come on now. Seriously? And then the outside numbers that are starting to hit too. So let's see if we can go back to the second 12 area that we have. That would be ideal. That is one of our street wins. That is a $12 win. We're at 358. I'm going to repeat the same bet here. I'm going to repeat the same bet. I'm not going to go down a unit on this one. We're going to stay on this. So he did indeed go back to the second 12 in one of the streets that we had. So that is our partial win. We will take it. We bet 8 and won the 12. So let's see if the spread eagle can fly us home here. Let's see if the spread eagle can fly us home. And I definitely do think, you know, a few wins and out for things like this. A few wins and out. That's the way to do it. So let's see if we can just get back to 360 now, and then figure out how to get to that 365. We played a lot of different strategies already, having some success. See if we can get back there. Oh, there's the 00. Garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Okay. Up we go. 50 cents. So that's one loss there. That's one loss. Now we're starting at $1, so we're now up to $1.50 on each. You would think that we are going to get some numbers to go our way in consecutive order here. Like, I don't know if we've gotten 2 wins in a row in a while. So it's been win-loss, win-loss, win-loss pretty much for this strategy, which is pretty crazy. Loss. Actually, wait a second. Loss, loss, win, loss, win, loss. So, I know we started it somewhere around here. And again, on 4 losses, he adds a street and a corner of his choice. You can go any side of the board. So you're basically adding 5 more numbers to the fray. I mean, it might need some more testing, this strategy, and I think AOB said he was going to test it some more. I'm okay trying it out, you know? I mean, I'm covering 20 numbers, so it's just like any other system. They work until they don't. Damn, another 22. What is going on here with these? Of all the streets we have right in between. So we now need to go up another unit here. And that is 2 losses. We need to get partials and jackpots to get us back on this strategy. So the jury is still out here. All that hard work to get to where we were, $1.50 away from 365. And here we are, folks. The unlucky roulette player. The unlucky roulette player. I do not want to do the 5+ hour session I did yesterday. Multiple breaks. I mean, nothing I could do would work. And then finally something worked, and we got there. But it just was not fun. So let's see if we can at least get a partial, get our corners, get our streets to hit, maybe even a jackpot in here. And again, you can move these streets. You can move the whole thing down if you want. In fact, you don't even have to play it like an eagle. You can play it any streets and corners you want as long as they're not overlapping. We're playing it as he was playing it. So maybe taking a look at the hot streets and hot corners could be beneficial. So there is a $18 win on the 14. Back to 340. So that is our partial. That's a corner. That's a $2 win on that. So yeah, it's not as powerful as the street win, But it is a win. We will take the partial. We're just going to rebet the same bet here on that partial. I'm not going to go back to base unit here. I'm going to stay right here. So let's see if we can get the spread eagle to do a good job here for us. Again, I'd like to get back to that 360 if possible. And then work our way back to that 365. Oh, he did it again. This is going to be a video review. He had an incorrect spin here. I think the system's going to tell him it wasn't a correct spin, maybe. So this could be interesting. He dropped the ball. See what happens. That is a 9, and that is a loss again, everyone. So it's a real choppy chop here. We need to go up another unit here. So we started with $1 basically, and we said that on 4 losses we would add one of the streets and corners now. So that was basically 3 losses because we did get that 1 win. Why don't we go ahead and add 1 here, I think. So add another $5 to it, $2.50 and $2.50. That will cut into profit now, but we're trying to get something to hit here. I mean, I see no problem, you know, covering this here. I know it does overlap, but you want to get the most coverage you can, right? So that's why you're doing it away from that. I don't think I've ever seen him go more than like 4 losses in a row with this strategy. I'm trying to think back if he has AOB. And that didn't spin correctly. That didn't spin right. That would have been a win for us, though. That would have been a big win for us, 32. That would have been a jackpot. So I hope they count this. I don't think they will. We would have got a jackpot there. Because the 32 would have been our jackpot. I heard him push chips in. I think he's... That should be a win for us. I hear chips, so give us that 32. Give us that 32 win, please. We need it. This gentleman is having a tough time spinning the wheel today. I don't know. But now that might just severely hurt us. We actually got a win on a jackpot number. It's 32. And there's an issue with his spin on the wheel. So, but I did hear him collect some chips. So maybe we'll get lucky here. It was not a good spin. The ball spun less than 3 times. It's not valid. The respin. So I guess we are not going to get this counted. Which really sucks. We really needed that jackpot to hit. We needed something good to happen here. It sounds like at the wheel that they are making new bets. I can't see the camera, but the dealer is definitely doing stuff with the chips. And so let's see. If they counted for them at the table, it should count for me too. That's only fair. Unfortunately, I can't see what's going on because we got the wheel in the camera. I wonder if I switch views. No, it's going to be the same. So now he's respinning, and we don't get the win in that 32, everyone. So really upsetting for me because we really needed that one. Typical for me, huh? And that's a loss. Hey, you know, we would have had a win on the 32. But they didn't count it because it didn't spin 3 times. So the spread eagle system is spreading our eagle. We need to now go up another unit on these bets here. We can't even get partials. You know, it's really unreal. And I see Aobli, you know, he wins with this one. I mean, other people I think have tried it, and I think they've done fairly well. It might be a hit or miss kind of thing. Even with all this coverage on the wheel, you know, we are covering now 25 numbers, I believe we have. That 9 hit back to back. In essence, the 32 didn't count. We've hit a 22. We've hit the 13. Hit the 00. We're just getting an awful run of numbers. The luck has to change. It should. And now we're back down the roulette grinder rabbit hole that we're all accustomed to. When we were $1.50 away from our goal for the day. We were $1.50 away, everyone. That's all we needed. We have 5 streets and 5 corners covered. Can we please get a win for us here? And that's why starting at 10-cent bets with this strategy would have been ideal. 50 cents, you know, obviously the bets get up high pretty fast. That was in the 32, but that's an 11. That is a $63 win. We're back to 332. Back to 332. So that was good for us. I mean, we're basically not in profit. You know, resetting back to base bet could absolutely do that here and grind it up. I think after a jackpot, that's what you have to do, I guess. Or not. Can stay. But we made it back to 332, so we are now we are now $33 away from our goal for the day. I'm going to switch off the spread eagle strategy, guys. I mean, that was an interesting run. We tried it. We got a couple jackpots. And you know that I switch out of this, I'm sure that more jackpots will come. And I'll be kicking myself, right? We're going to go back to Adrian's splits. They worked very well for us yesterday. We're going to change it up. We are going to double up, I think, after wins today here. I think we need to double up after wins and try to get a streak. So let's take a look at his numbers and see if Adrian's hit any of his numbers in a while here. Starting with the 17, that was a hit. 10 is a hit. 35, not a hit. 13 is a hit. 12 is a hit. 31 is a hit. 19 is a hit. 00 not. 22 is a hit. 14 not a hit. 9 yes, back to back hit. 11 not. So majority on this wheel are his splits that have hit. Doesn't mean it's going to happen now, but I think there is a very good chance that we will get some. So we need a couple of these splits in a row here is what we need. Starting with our 50-cent base bet. 20 numbers covered. And you're saying, well, why didn't you go back and play spread eagle, right? I just have more confidence in this with the splits than that right now. 8. That is a loss. That is not one of his splits. No, sir. And that would have not been a win on the spread eagle either, I believe. Nope, the 7-8 corner would have hit, right? So we would have got a corner here. We would have got a corner bet on the spread eagle. We would have got a corner. We're going to repeat the bet and we're going to double up. Now, you see it here. A lot of his numbers have come in for his splits, guys. I know you got to trust it. This could get ugly fast too, but I think we do need to go up in our bet here. So we basically started this at $331 or so. Trying to get Adrian splits to work for us again, somehow. It definitely has been a grind again, everyone. Some nice jackpots on that spread eagle. And we'll watch it. We'll see now what it's going to do. And, of course, I'll kick myself if I got off it too soon, but I don't know. I wasn't liking the way it was progressing. Yeah, the jackpots did hit. We did get lucky with those, but it was just choppy, too. I mean, Adrian says, I think he was flat betting it and just getting wins a lot. Suggestion to double up, you know, even on wins. I'm doubling up on a loss here. I don't know what the proper procedure is for 10 bets here like this. This could get ugly. It sure could, you know, with these bets getting high like this. But I like these numbers. 5 is a win. That is a win on a split. So we're up to 335. Let's see if we can get back-to-back wins here. We're going to double up on this. Let's see if we can get a back-to-backer on his splits. And maybe on a loss, I just stay at the level. And on wins, I double. I mean, it's kind of crazy to think, but I've seen his splits hit back-to-back a few times. Not that it could, but if you look on the wheel, he's definitely had a lot of back-to-back wins with those splits. But it's roulette. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. We're going to try it. Let's see if we can get back to some semblance of where we were here. Always a grind for the grinder. I feel like other channels make it look so easy. But I show you all my wins and my losses, my craziness, the roller coaster that I go on every session. It just never is easy for the grinder. I mean, session 1 and 2 of this challenge were fairly easy, playing that centipede, you know, and I will go back to the centipede. I do like it. I just want to try to build up some more bankroll when you martingale on it, especially starting at 50-cent bets. We got unlucky with it, you know, in session 3. We really got unlucky with it, if you watch that video. And I don't want these videos to be super long for you guys. I really don't. I know that not everyone has the time to watch this. I don't know what's going to happen until I start recording and play these games. So anything can and does happen on this roulette wheel. And, you know, when you get luck, it's great. When you don't get luck, it's not. So you need some luck. Now we got some action on the wheel, so it is taking a little longer to play. So let's see if one of Adrian's splits can come in for us again, back to back. We were $1.50 away from my goal. Could have been a stop. Could have said, hey, that is a win on the number 7 split. We're back to 351. So, amazingly, we're back to 351. So 2 splits in a row have hit. I don't know what the chances of getting 3 of his splits in a row to hit. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with this bet level. It is a large bet for our bankroll doing this here. Again, I can probably double up even and make it get us on home quicker. A win here gets us really close. So we're at 351 now. And I know I doubled up on the last win. I could have went even back to base bet and grinded it. But we're going to stay at this level and try to get one more win here and evaluate. So let's see if we can get a miracle 3rd split in a row to hit. Six is a loss. That's not one of his splits. We're going to repeat the bet there. I was adding corners the other day, and it was cutting into our profit, pretty much. We did get some nice jackpot wins with it. I don't think that's great because it's really cutting into your earnings potential doing this. Look at this, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. That is crazy. I mean, it's not in order. It would have been really crazy if it was in order. But to see a 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the wheel like that, and an 11 without the 10, it's so funny. If a 10 comes up in a few spins, that'd be really cool. We're taking a little while. We're doing some teaching here at the roulette table. That's pretty cool about the outside and inside bets. I think it's a $25 minimum inside-outside table today here at the Borgata. That is one of his splits, 36. So we're at 347 now. 347. That's pretty much where we started this challenge. I know we should be doubling here. It's just to do $40 bets for this challenge here and go into this rabbit hole is just ridiculous. I think that's the play, is to double, but it's such a large bet with our small bankroll here. You have to trust the splits and trust the system, and you know, Adrian's done a good job mapping out these numbers, but I don't know how much potential, like, to do $40 bets I have with this bankroll. Let me know in the comments what you think. I was doubling after the win before. I didn't. I could stay just at that $2 level. It would take us a little longer to get where we're going, for sure. This would really bring us home if we get one of these to hit, or we're going to have to grind it back again. So a bet like this would pretty much put us over the top for sure. We're going to do it. We're going to stay here on this bet. Not sure how advisable it is. Adrian, if you're watching, let me know. But I'm going for it with your splits here. As we've seen, you know, the numbers definitely do appear on this wheel, right? Out of the last 15 now, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. So they definitely appear. There are 20 numbers. 3 is a hit, $72 win. We are now at $379. We are $14 up on our target of $365. So we now have a little surplus to work with. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We've hit our goal. I will now go to the spreadsheet so we can mark it. Session result is now 379, was it? 379. That's a good result for us. We really deserve that, I have to say. So Adrian's splits did the job. We have surplus to work with a little bit, which is good. We will turn this green. A few different things. I'm going to put the splits in here because that's what put us over the top. And our session profit today was $32. So it's a good $32 day on that. Thank you guys for joining. If you want to check out the other sessions I had, please check out my catalog of videos. Also, there's a link to one of those sessions right here. Please also subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and we'll see you on the next challenge. Bye, everyone.